Part 30. As long as I stay in the Empress Palace, I am invincible. Author, New Did. Chapter 291. Ye Chen looked at Xuanhuan with a smile. Young Master Su, we haven't seen each other for a while, you seem to be a bit awkward. Why do you call me senior yet? You call me old. Xuanhuan smiled. Ye Chen was already a heavenly Dao level expert, and he was just a small Xianxian. This was because he had recently broken through. He had already reached the level of a perfect heavenly immortal before, and only had the combat power of a small Xianxian. Everyone, please take a seat. Ye Chen's eyes swept over several Saint Emperor level experts, who came from Tianqian Palace, Shangqing Palace, and other forces. As Saint Emperor level experts, they were naturally the top figures in their own forces. There were only 3 heavenly Dao level experts in Tianqian Palace and Shangqing Palace. The forces to which the other 2 Saint Emperors belonged had 1 and 2 heavenly Dao level experts respectively. Thank you, Emperor Yet. The Saint Emperor level expert who came from Tianqian Palace said, his name was Yuchengai, the great elder of Tianqian Palace. The others also nodded and sat down. Xuanhuan and the others stood without sitting down. Ye Chen looked at Xuanhuan and the others and said with a smile, Young Master Su, you guys should sit down too, there's no need to be so reserved. I'm not good to my enemies, but I'm good to my friends. Thank you, Emperor Ye Tian. Xuanhuan and the others said at the same time, and they sat down carefully one by one. Even if Ye Chen, a heavenly Dao level expert, is not counted, the Saint Emperor level experts present are also big shots, and Xuanhuan and the others dare not be presumptuous in front of them. Everyone, you came to see me, I don't know why. The maid served tea and left, and Ye Chen said with a smile. Yuchengai coughed lightly and said, Emperor Ye Tian, Xiao Su and the others talked to you before, you made a soul oath, saying that you would never use the heart of the world to achieve the realm of immortality. I don't know what you say about this now, Emperor Ye Tian. The Lord of Tianqian Palace, the Lord of Shangqing Palace, and others have not given up on the heart of the world. After all, getting the heart of the world can gain immortality. Although it is said that one can gain immortality by breaking through to the immortal realm, the July universe is only a medium-sized universe, and the limit is only the heavenly Dao level, and it is impossible to achieve immortality. Ye Chen sipped his tea and said calmly, Elder Yu, the previous oath is still valid. Even if I reach the 5-star heavenly Dao level, it will still be valid. If I gain immortality alone, Hanjian and the others will leave me one after another. What's the point? The heart of the world is next to me, and I won't use it. Yuchengai and the others looked at each other, and Ye Chen's words were more credible. The strong man who descended from Shangqing Palace was an old man in green clothes, who was respected as the Qingming Saint Emperor. Qingming Saint Emperor said, Emperor Ye Tian, in this case, I wonder if the heavenly Dao destiny plate can be given to us, at least let us use the heavenly Dao destiny plate. Ye Chen smiled and said, what's the use of giving you the heavenly Dao destiny plate? The heart of the world is in this Tianyan Imperial Palace, and you can't take it away now. Yuchengai and the others were stunned. Ye Chen actually told them directly that the heart of the world was in the Tianyan Imperial Palace. Although they had already made such a judgment. Yuchengai sighed lightly, Emperor Ye Tian, I think the heart of the world should have the effect of assisting cultivation, otherwise your current strength would not be so strong. Ye Chen sipped tea and said nothing. It is normal for other strong men to have such thoughts. They can't know that Ye Chen has a plug-in like the system. Qingming Saint Emperor said, Emperor Ye Tian, it seems that it is impossible for us to get the heart of the world. Ye Chen nodded slightly, you can say that. Everyone, the ancestors of your forces all left this land. I don't want to conflict with you at that time. Don't think about the heart of the world anymore. Yuchengai frowned slightly and said, Emperor Ye Tian, you have the strength of the heavenly Dao level, but the strength of the heavenly Dao level strongmen is also divided into strong and weak. You should know this. According to the current situation, it won't be long before the heavenly Dao level strongmen come. Then there will be a powerful evil god coming. Do you think you can keep the heart of the world for a long time? With your current strength, if you give the heart of the world, the enemy may not look for you again. We will also help. From Yuchengai's point of view, what Yuchengai said actually makes sense. It's just that he still underestimated the power that Yechen controls now. Yechen's eyes flashed with brilliance. He really didn't want to fight with Tianqian Palace and other forces. We all have the same origin. As for the forces such as the Orson Divine Kingdom, if they target them, kill them. Everyone, you have never sent strong men to target me. That's good. I'll show you something, so that you won't make the wrong decision. Yechen smiled. 2 minutes later, Yechen brought Yuchengai and the other 4 Saint Emperor level strong men to Fengming Palace. Yetiandi, what are you going to show us? Qingming Saint Emperor asked in confusion. They arrived at the backyard of Fengming Palace, and there was nothing special. Yechen pointed to the big willow tree next to him. It's a willow tree I got and planted. Now it has the top heavenly Dao level strength. Yechen smiled. The next second, Qingming Saint Emperor and the other 4 Saint Emperor level strong men felt the momentum of destroying the world, and extremely strong pressure weighed heavily on them. The companion willow is a 4-star heavenly Dao level strong man. For heavenly Dao level strong men, the gap between each star is about 3 times. The strength of the companion god willow is about 27 times that of other people of the heavenly Dao 1-star level. It is 270 times that of ordinary Saint Emperor level powerhouses. Yuchengai and his team are relatively strong among the Saint Emperor level powerhouses. But the companion god willow is also dozens of times stronger than them. Xiao Lu, it's enough. Yechen waved his hand. The companion god willow withdrew its power, and the 4 of Yuchengai and his team gasped for breath. 4 of you, Xiao Liu's strength should not be worse than the leader of your faction, right? Yechen chuckled. Yuchengai and his team looked at the companion god willow in fear, and they all nodded. Among the heavenly Dao level powerhouses in the entire holy demon realm, the companion god willow's strength can definitely be ranked in the top 10. If it is among the human powerhouses, it should be ranked in the top 5. They never thought that Yechen had the strength of the heavenly Dao level, and there was such a terrifying big willow tree in Fengming Palace. Emperor Yetian, it must be the heart of the world. The only female among the 4 Saint Emperors said. Yechen smiled and did not answer. It was the best if they thought so. Seeing Yechen's reaction, Yuchengai and the others all believed that this should be the truth. No wonder Yechen did not use the heart of the world. It is simply useless. 4 of you, don't talk nonsense about its existence, just let the leader of your own faction know. I told you this because I don't want you to make the wrong choice at that time. If I told you this, and your faction still targeted me, I would be even more angry and would prioritize your faction. Yechen said in a deep voice. Yuchengai and the others nodded. Since the heart of the world is this big willow tree with top heavenly Dao level strength, what are they fighting for? The strength that just broke out is already very strong, but there may be hidden things. As long as I stay in the Empress Palace, I am invincible. Author, New Di. Chapter 292. Yuchengai and the others left, and the master of Xiantian Hall in the Holy Demon Realm and others quickly received the news. The heart of the world has been obtained by Yechen a long time ago. The lord of Shangqing Palace sighed softly. Yes. The master of Xian Palace shook his head helplessly. Yechen is so lucky. According to the information they learned, the willow tree in Fengming Palace was indeed planted by Yechen. Maybe Yechen already knew that that willow tree was magical. It was only later that it became clear that the willow tree was the heart of the world. That willow tree is no weaker than you and me now. When we get to the original world, that willow tree will definitely be stronger. We have no hope of getting the heart of the world. The master of Xian Palace and the master of Shangqing Palace have given up. Time passes day by day. Even if the companion god Lu kills the invading evil spirits, the rules of the world in the original world are still changing very quickly. In just 2 months, a powerful Tiandao level warrior can already arrive. But at this time, the limit of heaven and earth is still only the Holy Emperor level. No one is coming to the heavenly level. He obviously had heavenly Dao level strength, but in the original world he could only display Saint Emperor level strength, and he felt aggrieved when he was killed. Brother-in-law, I have consolidated my cultivation. Luo Yudi arrived at Yechen. She had already broken through to the level of the Holy Emperor a few days ago, the level of the Holy Emperor in combat power. Chang'e, you are already far behind. Your sister is already at the Holy Emperor level, and is close to the heavenly Dao level. Yechen hugged Luo Yudi and kissed her, smiling. Brother-in-law, it's normal for Sister Hanjian to improve quickly. Her talent is better than mine, and she can absorb a lot of faith power. Luo Yudi stuck out her tongue and said. It's just that you don't work hard and you still find excuses. Luo Hanjian also arrived at this time, and Lan and the others have already reached the Holy Emperor level. 2 months ago, and Langxiu and the others were already at the Saint Emperor level. Now they are already the top experts among the Saint Emperor level experts. Hanjian, do you have Tiandao level strength? Yechen looked at Luo Hanjian and said in surprise, reaching the Tiandao level of strength would be a little different. When Luo Hanjian first broke through to the Holy Emperor level, she didn't have the strength of the heavenly Dao level. Now it feels to Yechen that Luo Hanjian has broken through the limit. Luo Hanjian smiled and nodded, you can only reach the level of heavenly Dao. I came over to tell you, husband, just in time to see Chang Le being proud here. Luo Yudi pouted, Sister Hanjian, how can I be proud of you? Sister Hanjian, you actually already have heavenly level strength, that's amazing. Luo Hanjian shook her head, it's not that powerful. It's just comparable to the strength of a Tiandao star. It won't take long for the limit of heaven and earth to reach the Tiandao level. The heavenly Dao level experts will arrive then. Chang Le, your current Saint Emperor level strength will not be safe then. You must seize the time to break through to the level of heavenly Dao. Luo Hanjian looked serious. Their strength is getting stronger and stronger, but in Luo Hanjian's view, their situation has become dangerous. The speed at which their strength increased could not keep up with the speed at which the world was changing. The main reason is the appearance of evil spirits. If those evil spirits hadn't come, Luo Yudi and the others could keep up with their training speed. Before the powerful men from the Holy Demon Realm and the Heavenly Dao level come, they can all reach the Heavenly Dao level. Husband, have you cultivated to the level of Heavenly Dao? Luo Hanjian asked. Yechen shook his head slightly, we're only a few steps away. I don't know when I will be able to break through. Half a month ago, Yechen's cultivation had reached the limit of the Holy Emperor. In the past half-month, Yechen's cultivation has been stuck and has not moved. He didn't feel the opportunity for a breakthrough. Chang'e, go to the trial tower to practice and adapt to your current strength. Luo Hanjian looked at Luo Yudi and said. Luo Yudi obeyed and left quickly. Luo Hanjian seemed to have something to say to Yechen. Setting up a barrier around it, Luo Hanjian said, Husband, the heart of the world is not this willow tree, right? The heart of the world is me, am I right? Yechen was stunned. How did Luo Hanjian know? Luo Hanjian said, Husband, when I reached the level of heaven, I felt that the connection between myself and heaven and earth was strengthened dozens of times. Even if my strength reaches the level of heavenly Dao, this should be very abnormal. And that day you searched out from here and arrived at the Purple Dragon Palace. Yechen nodded slightly. Yes, Hanjian, you are the heart of the world. Luo Hanjian already has Tiandao level strength, so it's okay to tell her. Yechen didn't tell her before because he was worried that the enemy would know the situation from her. Husband, give this to you. Luo Hanjian took out a small bottle, which contained about 2 milliliters of blood essence. Such blood was rarely found in the bodies of Tiandao level experts. For example, the Pangu essence and blood that Yechen received was calculated by the drop. Hanjian, you. Yechen's expression changed, and he immediately judged that this was the essence and blood in his body that Luo Hanjian had taken out. There is only a little bit in 2 milliliters, but if calculated in drops, there are 30 drops in 2 milliliters. The loss of this essence and blood has a great impact on Luo Hanjian. Husband, this little blood essence cannot increase your longevity too much, but it should make Heavenly Dao recognize you more. You can reach the level of Heavenly Dao in a shorter period of time. Her face had turned pale. The blood essence was just taken out. Husband, please drink it. I have severed my connection with them. Even if I drink it myself, it is impossible to replenish them all. You gave me a lot of elixirs. I'll take some and replenish them and I'll recover. Luo Hanjian said. Yechen looked at Luo Hanjian distressedly. After losing so much essence and blood, the elixir cannot be replenished so quickly. Husband, hurry up, your strength is the most important. Luo Hanjian said, sweat breaking out on her forehead. Hanjian, stop talking, take some elixirs and go rest. Yechen said quickly. Luo Hanjian looked at Yechen stubbornly. Yechen opened his mouth, and the essence and blood in the bottle went into his mouth. This blood is quickly absorbed into his body. Yechen felt that his connection with heaven and earth was rapidly strengthening. Although it was not as exaggerated as Luo Hanjian's enhancement of dozens of times, it was still 2 or 3 times stronger. Yechen soon felt that he was about to break through. Understanding came into his mind. Tiandao should now be preventing the top Saint Emperor level experts from breaking through to the Tiandao level. There is only so much power in this blood essence, which is far less powerful than Pangu's blood essence, but this blood essence contains Luo Hanjian's absolute trust in him. Her absolute trust allowed Tiandao to relax its suppression on him. Hanjian, I'm going to make a breakthrough. Go practice quickly. After Yechen finished speaking, he quickly entered the Jishan Tao Tower. There would be no problem in breaking through inside. Boom. Less than half an hour later, thunder fell from inside the Jishan Dao Tower. Yechen's eyes showed surprise. The power of the sky thunder was several times weaker than he expected. The essence and blood given by Hanjian not only made it easier for me to break through to the level of Heavenly Dao, but the power of the tribulation thunder has also been reduced a lot. Yechen secretly thought. If Hanjian's essence and blood had not been absorbed, the power of the tribulation thunder would probably not only not be reduced, but would also be much more powerful. The other Saint Emperor level experts who want to break through will probably be in a lot of trouble. The success rate of breaking through from the Saint Emperor level to the Heavenly Dao level is not high. Holy Calamity, 99 thunders. The calamity of heaven is 999 heavenly thunders. Yechen was strong, and the power of the thunder was reduced several times. Yechen easily survived the thunder disaster. His cultivation has reached the heavenly level. When you reach this level, you no longer need to calculate your cultivation level, just your strength. Yechen sensed carefully that his current strength should be 3 stars in heaven. You are listening to Novels at Bless Up channel. Wish you happiness and luck. Please subscribe to receive new novels. How do you feel about this novel? Please like and leave a comment. As long as I stay in the Empress Palace, I am invincible. Author, New Di. Chapter 293. The 3-star strength of Heavenly Dao is still weaker than that of the Wangqing cult master and the king of Asen, but before they can come, I should be able to have the 4-star strength of Heavenly Dao. Ye Chen secretly thought. After absorbing the essence and blood given by Luo Hongjian, Ye Chen felt that he was improving faster now. In addition, Tianyang Emperor Palace will soon reach the level of Tiandao 5 stars, and their training should be even stronger by then. When the Tianyang Imperial Palace reaches the level of Heavenly Dao, it will be 100 times higher. Now it has reached the Tiandao 4-star level, and the growth rate is still 100 times. Ye Chen felt that the growth rate of Tianyang Emperor Palace should be improved if it reached the level of Tiandao 5 stars. But there is a high probability that it will not increase several times as before. System, sign in 3 times. Ye Chen said in his mind. Yesterday, he actually turned 1 month old and could sign in. Ye Chen didn't sign in. He wanted to see if he could reach the level of Heavenly Dao in the past few days. Maybe the reward would be higher. Now it has really been achieved. System, I have just reached the Heavenly Dao level, please work harder. Ye Chen was a little nervous. There are many good things in the system taskbar. But the world is changing rapidly, and 100% safety cannot be guaranteed at present. The evil god is coming, and God knows how many powerful people will come to the evil god's world. The Holy Demon Realm is just a middle-level world within the July universe, while the evil god world is a high-level world. As a higher world, the evil god world definitely has more powerful people. And there is a supreme world above the higher world. The limit of the Holy Demon Realm can only reach the 5-star Heavenly Dao level, while the limit of the Supreme World can reach the 9-star Heavenly Dao level. In a world like that, there could be a lot of 5-star Heavenly Dao level experts. When the Heavenly Dao life chart was restored, the fluctuations spread to the entire July world, and the powerful people in the Supreme World probably also felt it. A large number of enemies may be on the way. Luo Hongjian is the heart of the world. If he doesn't have enough strength, how can he protect Luo Hongjian? Sign in successfully. Congratulations to the host companion Zhen Liu for getting the opportunity to strengthen, which can be strengthened to the 6-star heavenly level. Ye Chen's eyes brightened. The companion Zhen Liu is currently only at the level of 4-star heavenly level. It has been strengthened to the level of 6-star heavenly level, and its strength has increased 9 times. No, the strength is increased 3 times. System, the limit of the world of the Holy Demon Realm is only the 5-star Heavenly Dao level. If the companion Zhen Liu reaches the 6-star Heavenly Dao level, it will only have the strength of the 5-star Heavenly Dao level, right? Ye Chen asked. Yes, but it has been strengthened to the 6-star Heavenly level, and the accompanying Divine Willow can be moved. If it reaches a stronger world in the future, it can fully display its strength. In addition, if the Holy Demon Realm is promoted to a higher world, the companion Zhen Liu will be even stronger. The system replied. Ye Chen said helplessly, I'm afraid it will be very difficult to raise the level of the Holy Demon Realm. Upgrading the world's level is countless times more difficult than upgrading an individual's level. The system said, if many powerful people from other worlds help, it is very possible for the Holy Demon Realm to improve. Ye Chen frowned secretly. The strong men from other worlds help to improve. There is only one possibility, that is, other worlds send many powerful people into the Holy Demon Realm, but they cannot get the heart of the world. A strong person with a Heavenly Dao of 5 stars or above can only enter with this kind of strength. Let the companion Zhen Liu and other things reach a higher level in advance. If the level of the Holy Demon Realm is raised, we won't be caught off guard. Ye Chen muttered in his heart. Overall, this reward is pretty good. It shows that he has reached the level of Tiandao 3 stars, and the chance of drawing treasures above Tiandao 5 stars has increased a lot. System, continue. Sign in successfully. Congratulations to the host for obtaining the 6-star heavenly treasure, the Pagoda of 10,000 Buddhas. There are 10,000 Buddhas chanting sutras inside, which have extremely powerful lethality against evil spirits. Chen was pleasantly surprised. It was another 6-star heavenly level treasure. I actually got 2 pieces in succession. System, this is my cultivation that I have just reached the heavenly Dao level. Are there any benefits? Right. The system's answer made Chen both surprised and sad. Fortunately, it is possible that the third item is also a 6-star heavenly Dao level treasure. The sad thing is that after this time, the chance of winning will decrease. Sign in successfully. Congratulations to the host for obtaining the 7-star plane order. Chen was stunned. After a while, Chen couldn't believe it and said, "System, are you crazy? You are so generous today, and even the 7-star plane order came out." System. Host, if you don't want me to take it back. Chen quickly said, "System, if you want it, of course you want it, don't be a fool. It's just that you were so generous this time, I didn't get used to it. The 7-star level plane order is so cool." Chen fell into deep thought. What to improve? The Yuanqi Yuan Lianggong, the Chaos War Body, the 4 Swords of Punishment, the Pangu Bloodline, and the Taiki diagram he obtained by signing in the past 2 months are all at the Tiandao 5-star level. These can all use plain tokens, and their limits should be at the level of the 7 stars of heaven. Yuanqi Yuan Lianggong, Chaos War Body, 4 Swords of Killing Immortals, and Tai Chi diagram. Even if I am now strengthened to the level of 7 stars of heavenly Dao, I can only exert the abilities of 5 stars of heavenly Dao. Chen murmured in his heart that he was eyeing the Pangu bloodline. This person has reached the 7-star level. Even if he can only exert the ability of the 5-star heavenly level now, his recovery ability should be stronger. Like Luo Hongjian, he can give his essence and blood to Luo Hongjian and the others. Yuan Shiwen measured his merits, but Chen couldn't pick up the wool. It was very possible that he had Pangu blood. System, what is the limit of Pangu's bloodline? Chen asked in his mind. 9 stars of heaven. Chen nodded slightly, and the system's answer was almost as he expected. There is a high probability that the universe is also a medium universe. However, there is still a possibility that the prehistoric world was not the strongest world in the original universe. Then it turns out that the universe may also be an advanced universe. System, use the 7-star plane order on Pangu's bloodline. Used. Instantly, Chen felt warm inside his body. The Pangu bloodline in his body reached the 7-star level, but the driving effect on his strength did not become stronger. Condensation. Chen thought, and the countless essences in the blood in his body condensed into a drop of blood essence. Chen took out this drop of blood essence and cut off the connection between it and himself. Chen immediately felt uncomfortable. The body suffered a lot of damage. After half a day passed, Chen had a smile on his face. As expected. Chen muttered in his heart. Loss of blood essence, Yuanqi Yuan Lianggong, Chaos War Body, Pangu Bloodline, etc. will all be involved in recovering as quickly as possible, with Pangu Bloodline being the main contributor. Contribution should account for 90%. During this recovery process, the original Pangu Bloodline cannot continue to recover at full strength. The average recovery speed is probably only half the maximum speed. Now that Pangu's bloodline has reached the 7-star heavenly Dao level, this problem no longer exists. The recovery power is twice as strong, which can completely guarantee that a drop of blood essence will be condensed every once in a while without affecting the practice. This blood essence will be very useful to Luo Hongjian and the others. Chen has Pangu bloodline. The level of condensed blood essence is very high. Moreover, Luo Hongjian and the others often practice together with Chen. They can easily digest and absorb Chen's essence and blood power, which is much better than using heaven-level elixirs. In addition, Chen estimated that his blood essence was absorbed by Enlangxiu and the others. When Enlangxiu and the others broke through to the level of heaven, the thunder tribulation should be weaker. At least the power won't increase. As long as the power of the Thunder Tribulation does not increase, Enlangsu and the others will definitely be able to break through. Another 4 months passed in the blink of an eye. In Fengming Palace, Ye Chen, who was lying down and reading a book, put down his book and looked at the sky. The limit of heaven and earth in the original world was once again raised, from the Holy Emperor level to the Heavenly Dao level. 4 months ago, a powerful man from the Heavenly Dao level in the Holy Demon realm could come, and now a 2-star Heavenly Dao level warrior can come. If there are special treasures or something, maybe a 3-star Tiandao level expert can come. The limit of heaven and earth is the 1-star level of Heavenly Dao. There will definitely be many Heavenly Dao level experts coming. They will quickly push the limits of heaven and earth to the level of Tiandao 2-star or even Tiandao 3-star. A storm is coming. Ye Chen murmured to himself. As long as I stay in the Empress Palace, I am invincible. Author, New Di. Chapter 294. The Holy Demon Realm, the Lord of Asen, the Lord of Wangqing, the top powerhouses of the Demon Clan, etc. soon learned about the changes in the original world. The limit of the heaven and earth in the original world has finally reached the level of the Heavenly Dao. The time to deal with Ye Chen has finally come. Although Ye Chen has the strength of the Heavenly Dao, he will die next. Everyone, just kill Ye Chen, don't kill Luo Hanjian and the others, I am useful, he. Many demon giants quickly gathered. Among the human powerhouses, many chose to make peace with Ye Chen before, but none of the demon clan powerhouses did so. For the human race, even if Ye Chen obtains immortality and becomes stronger in the future, he will definitely not exterminate the human race, but for the demon clan, no one of the human race can be immortal. Prepare to descend. The Heavenly Dao level powerhouses could have descended long ago, and now there is no problem with 20 descending every month. The powerhouses of the demon clan acted quickly. There are a total of 70 or 80 Heavenly Dao level demon giants, half of which have only the strength of 1-star of the Heavenly Dao. The original world can already allow them to fully exert their strength. Let's go. The space channel opened quickly. The distance between the Holy Demon Realm and the Holy Realm is now closer, and the space channel is much shorter and more stable. If the space channel in the past was a narrow path hundreds of kilometers long, the space channel now is only 10 kilometers long, and it is still a flat highway. A huge black ball appeared on the side of Xuanhuan City. This black ball covered a radius of thousands of kilometers. In Fengming Palace, Ye Chen felt the space fluctuations here, but he did not move. When Ye Chen arrived at Xuanhuan City, he only had the strength of Tiandao Star, and could not beat the demons that descended. The power of the companion willow did not cover this side. Boom! Boom! 20 demon clan Tiandao level strongmen quickly rushed out of the huge black ball. Boom! Boom! On the side of the United States dynasty, the side of the Gods dynasty, and the Tianyang dynasty, there were also strong men of the Tiandao level descending. On the side of the United States dynasty, 17 Tiandao star strongmen descended from humans. On the side of the Gods dynasty, 6 Heavenly Dao level warriors descended from the human world. In the Tianyang dynasty, Ye Chen helped Qiantian Palace, Shangqing Palace, etc. to descend 5 Heavenly Dao level warriors. The troubled times are coming. Hanjian, put all the people of the Tianyang dynasty into the Sumi ring. Ye Chen said, and Luo Hanjian noticed the strangeness of the world and came to Ye Chen. Luo Hanjian has the strength of Heavenly Dao 2 stars. The increase of Tianyang Imperial Palace has reached 200 times now. In the past 4 months, the increase in the first month was 100 times, and the increase in the next 3 months was 200 times. Ye Chen and his team are equivalent to 60 years of normal practice. Ye Chen is now a Heavenly Dao 4-star level, and Langxiu, Lu Qianqian, Luo Yudi, Shang Guanyan are all Heavenly Dao 1-star level strength. Hu Xiao and Nightingale and others do not have heavenly Dao 1-star strength. They signed a master-servant contract, which made them absolutely loyal to Ye Chen. It also made them lose the hope of becoming heavenly Dao level warriors. Okay. Luo Hongjian nodded. On the Tianyang dynasty side, she has the strength of the 2nd star of the heavenly Dao, and her consciousness can easily cover the entire Tianyang dynasty. Collect. Luo Hongjian takes action. Every second, hundreds of millions of people disappear and enter the Sumi ring. Ye Chen had already given the Sumi ring to Luo Hongjian. If hundreds of millions of people stayed in her space treasure early, it would put a lot of pressure on her and affect her practice. Now there is no problem. Luo Hongjian's strength of the 2nd star of the heavenly Dao can easily withstand the pressure. The Tianyang dynasty has activated the formation. Do you think that the formation can resist us? What a joke. The powerful demons quickly got the news from the Tianyang dynasty. However, they did not get the news that the people of the Tianyang dynasty disappeared, but the news that the Tianyang dynasty was shrouded in fog. Before Luo Hongjian took action, Ye Chen used the formation. The disappearance of the people of the Tianyang dynasty would never be spread. What is Ye Chen up to? Should we go there right away? Many powerful men were discussing the situation in the United States. The 6 heavenly Dao level powerful men who descended from the God's dynasty arrived here at the first opportunity. There are now 23 heavenly Dao level powerful men here. All of them are heavenly Dao 1-star level cultivation. More powerful ones have not descended yet. Wait a minute. Wait for the demons to fight with Ye Chen and his men first, and we will benefit. A group of big men were discussing the situation in the United States. They did not act immediately. In the 10,000 demon city, the demon giants who descended also did not act immediately. They also hope that the human strongmen will take action first. Even if the human strongmen do not take action, they will have to spend some time to adapt to the environment in the original world. 2 days have passed. The descending strongmen have adapted to the environment. The rules of heaven and earth in the holy demon realm are very close to those in the original world. The descending strongmen can exert more than 90% of their strength from the beginning. Everyone, if we wait for another month, and wait for more of our strong men to come, we will have a better chance, but there is a possibility that Ye Chen will give away the heavenly Dao fate plate. So, let's act now. One of the descending demons said. The other demon giants nodded, and they were not afraid at all now. They are all heavenly Dao level strong men. Even if Ye Chen is stronger than them, how much stronger can Ye Chen be in their opinion? There should be no other Tiandao level strongmen in Tianyang dynasty. Let's go. Covering their breath, 20 demon Tiandao level strongmen set off quickly. Soon they arrived near Tianyang dynasty. There was a vast white fog ahead. The white fog enveloped the entire Tianyang dynasty, but there was no white fog inside the Tianyang dynasty. Here we go. Ye Chen muttered. The demons crossed the white fog area without hesitation, which was hundreds of kilometers long. Where are the people? After entering the Tianyang dynasty, the demon giants immediately found something wrong. None of the people in Tianyang dynasty were seen. The divine sense scanned everywhere and it was empty. All cities and villages were empty. Everyone, the strong men from the evil god world are coming. How about we face the outside together first? Ye Chen's voice spread out from Tianyang Imperial City. There is no one outside the Tianyang Imperial City now, and everything is normal inside the Xuanhuan Imperial Palace. Everyone, you can't get the heart of the world, give up and leave. A strong man from the Tianqian Palace said. Several of them who are at the level of Tiandao are also in the Xuanhuan Imperial Palace now. Ye Chen invited them in. Bullshit. Ye Chen, hand over the Tiandao fate plate immediately. Be obedient, otherwise not only you will die, but also the people of the entire Xuanhuan dynasty will die. 20 powerful demons quickly rushed to the Xuanhuan Imperial City, and they all turned into their original bodies here. The original bodies of the Tiandao level demons are very huge. The small ones are tens of thousands of meters long, and the larger ones are more than 30,000 meters long. 20 terrifying demons surrounded the entire Tianyan imperial city. The domineering aura was released from them. Several big men from Xiantian Palace, Shangqing Palace, and other forces showed worry in their eyes. How should Ye Chen deal with this situation? How strong is Ye Chen? As long as I stay in the Empress Palace, I am invincible. Author, New Di. Chapter 295. Fight, fight quickly. Fight until both sides are hurt, ha ha ha. 20 powerful demons surrounded the Tianyan dynasty. 23 Tiandao level strongmen of the human race also arrived inside the Tianyan dynasty. But they did not get close, and they were paying attention to the situation in the Tianyan imperial city from a distance of tens of thousands of kilometers. Everyone, the people disappeared, and Ye Chen did not choose to retreat. He should be quite powerful. According to a top-secret information I received, the heart of the world is in Fengming Palace, the big willow tree in Fengming Palace. It seems that this information may be true. If so, it can explain why Ye Chen did not run away. 20 or so human leaders talked about it. None of them thought that Ye Chen could win in this situation. As long as Ye Chen suffered huge losses, winning would be a loss. Xiao Lu, kill them all. Ye Chen ordered. The level of the companion willow is now 6-star. Because of the rules of heaven and earth, its strength cannot be fully exerted, but it also has the strength of the top 5-star Tiandao level. The difference in strength between a normal 1-star Heavenly Dao warrior and a 5-star Heavenly Dao warrior is about 80 times. But the strength of the 20 demon warriors is not all at the top Heavenly Dao 1-star level. Their average strength is more than 100 times that of the companion god Willow. Even if there are 20 of them, they are far from being the opponent of the companion god Willow. Puff. Puff. The huge phantom of the companion god Willow appeared in the sky. The height exceeded 100,000 meters. The 20 demons were tiny in comparison. In an instant, each demon was pierced by the willow branches shot out by the companion god Willow. Roar. Howl. The demons screamed, they struggled desperately, and all kinds of power were released frantically. They tried to destroy the willow branches that pierced their bodies. But it was useless. The power in their bodies was quickly swallowed and absorbed by the companion god Willow. Boom. A demon spit out a huge demon pill from his mouth. A terrifying black flame ignited on the demon pill, and it blasted towards Tianyan Imperial City with a destructive momentum. The terrifying power seemed to blow away Tianyan Imperial City and Tianyan Imperial Palace. At this time, a faint green light instantly enveloped the entire Tianyan Imperial City. The violent power contained in the demon pill did not damage Tianyan Imperial City at all. Blast around Tianyan Imperial Palace, and the black flames emitted from the demon pill were directly annihilated. The demon pill was also imprisoned and taken away. Tianyan Imperial Palace reached the Tiandao 5-star level 3 months ago, and now it is the top Tiandao 5-star level. Xiao Lu, fight quickly and decisively. Ye Chen said lightly. It's a long story, but it's actually just a blink of an eye. The companion god Willow is much stronger, and in the blink of an eye it has swallowed up a lot of power from those demons. All the demons have been severely injured and their strength has been greatly reduced. Run, run. One of the demons roared, and now they have no chance of winning in this situation. The companion divine willow suddenly broke off 20 willow branches. These willow branches entered the bodies of one of the demons, and their bodies suddenly froze. Many willow branches came out of their bodies. All 20 demons died instantly, and their bodies fell to the ground like mountains. Ye Chen found that the willow branches in the bodies of these demons turned into a new big willow tree. The bodies of the demons provided them with nutrients, and they grew rapidly. In the Tianyan Imperial Palace, Several Tiandao-level strongmen from the Tianqian Palace and other forces were stunned. The 20 or so human strongmen who watched the battle from a distance had their hair standing on end. It took only a few seconds. 20 Tiandao-level demons died just like that, which was extremely terrifying. Let's go quickly. One of the strong men said, with fear in his eyes, and his voice was much lower. Everyone, since you are here, can you still leave? Yachen's faint voice sounded in their ears. The immortal execution sword formation had already enveloped them. There was no way to escape. Get out. Go. The faces of the 23 heavenly Dao-level masters changed drastically. They had entered with their aura concealed, but they had been discovered even from such a distance. They immediately rushed forward at their fastest speed. Not good. They found something wrong in the blink of an eye. The rest of the things and people around them had disappeared, and there was only the mighty and endless sword light around. They seemed to have entered the world of swords. Going in any direction felt like a dead end. In Fengming Palace, Yechen was sipping tea, and he was not worried about those masters running away. Are you kidding? He is now a 4-star heavenly Dao. Those masters are not as strong as him when they join forces. Besides, they are now in the formation, and they can't cooperate well at all. Seal. Seal. Yechen was not in a hurry, sealing the strength of each master in the formation. His strength is not as good as the companion god Willow, and his speed of handling is not as fast as the companion god Willow, but if he arranges the formation and handles it in this way, he can capture all those strong men alive. In about 2 minutes, all 23 heavenly Dao-level strong men were imprisoned by Yechen. Everyone, you can meet some old friends. Yechen said to the other strong men in the hall. They sipped tea with Yechen. The next second, the 23 strong men whose cultivation had been imprisoned arrived in the hall where they were. Several Tiandao-level strong men from Tianqian Palace, Shangqing Palace, and other forces looked at the strong men who appeared in shock. Kneel, or die. Yechen said in a calm voice. He did not use his powerful force to force these strong men to kneel, he wanted them to kneel by themselves. The faces of the 23 strong men who appeared in the hall were extremely ugly. Yeah, Daoist fellow Yechen, we are all human beings, can you let us go? Daoist fellow Yechen, we will never target you again. Daoist fellow Yechen, the strength behind us is still very strong, it is better to turn hostility into friendship. The 23 strong men spoke one after another. Yechen sipped tea and said in a calm voice, everyone, I will give you half a minute, either kneel or die. Daoist fellows, please help me beg for mercy. Yechen did not give in here, and those strong men wanted to ask the strong men from Tianqian Palace and other forces for help. But they wouldn't help. What if helping them angered Yechen? Soon, half a minute passed, and one of the strong men knelt down with gritted teeth. He comforted himself in his heart that with the strength shown by Yechen, it was not too shameful for him to kneel down. Whether it was the original world or the holy demon world, the strong were respected. Someone took the lead, and the other 22 strong men also knelt down quickly. Between death and kneeling, none of them chose death very hard. Everyone, let's continue drinking tea. Let them kneel first. Yechen chuckled. Several strong men from Tianqian Palace and other forces nodded, and they all left after a quarter of an hour. Sign it. Sign the master-servant contract, you can live. Yechen said in a calm voice, and as he spoke, 23 master-servant contract scrolls appeared in front of these guys. Yechen had received a gift package of contract scrolls of the 5-star level of Tiandao. More than once. Fellow Daoist Yechen, you can't do this. I come from the kingdom of Asen, and our king is no weaker than you. One of the strong men said with a change of expression. Yechen took a sip of tea and said, even if your king comes, what will happen? I'll give you half an incense stick of time to think about it. For those who haven't signed the master-servant contract, let the others who have signed the master-servant contract destroy your entire family. You are listening to novels at Bless Up channel. Wish you happiness and luck. Please subscribe to receive new novels. How do you feel about this novel? Please like and leave a comment. As long as I stay in the Empress Palace, I am invincible. Author, New Di. Chapter 296. 23 Tiandao level experts quickly signed master-servant contracts. Ye Chen was not surprised at all. It is normal for them to sacrifice their dignity and kneel down to sign a master-servant contract. My lord. 23 Tiandao level experts stood up and spoke respectfully. Ye Chen nodded slightly. You should know a lot of the secrets of the forces you belong to. Tell me the secrets you know. Yes. Everyone quickly sent the message to Ye Chen. Soon Ye Chen learned many secrets of the forces they originally belonged to. Some of these secrets are extremely important. In the holy and demonic realm, many powerful demons, including the Lord of Asen and the leader of Wangqing, are waiting for news from the original world. Master Wangqing, Master Guangming, if our people get the destiny of heaven, how will we distribute it? Lord Asen said in a deep voice. Several of their top bosses gathered together to discuss the distribution of heavenly horoscopes. The leader of Guangming said, we are all practitioners, and the strong are respected. If we fight for a few times, whoever wins will get the fate of heaven and the heart of the world. Can. Lord Asen and Lord Wangqing all nodded, they were more confident in their own strength. The leader of Wangqing said, whoever gets the heart of the world must give some compensation to the others. Let's talk about this next. Good. Several people were having a great time talking. They have confidence in the strong players on their side. After paying some price, this time on the side of the American League dynasty and the dynasty of the gods, those who came were all strong men who planned to target Ye Chen. There were 23 of them. As for the demon clan, they have already received the news, and only 20 strong men have descended. There was no doubt they had the upper hand. Moreover, the strong demon clan cannot survive their people, so the strong demon clan can only choose to attack first, and it is very likely that they will fight Ye Chen first and both sides will suffer losses. Even if the heart of the world is in the hands of powerful people such as Tianqian Palace, their people will force the powerful people such as Tianqian Palace to hand over the heart of the world. Lord, this is bad. Someone hurriedly arrived at the main hall where Lord Asen and the others were. Lord Asen looked over. Master of the kingdom, we have just received news that the 20 heavenly Dao level experts from the demon clan were all killed in just a few seconds. All the 20 or so strong men we had in the past were captured alive. The visitor was extremely shocked. The faces of Lord Asen and the others changed greatly. How is this possible? Lord Asen said in disbelief, those who used to be here were all Tiandao level experts. And there are so many. The visitor said bitterly, Master of the country, we have basically determined that the big willow tree in Ye Chen's Fengming Palace is the heart of the world, and its strength should reach the 5-star level of heavenly Dao. There are no levels of strong men at the heavenly level in the holy demon realm because they are few in number. But Lord Asen and the others know that there are levels of Tiandao level powerhouses. We also know that the holy demon realm is only a medium world. The limit of heaven and earth is the 5-star level of heavenly Dao. 5 stars of heaven. The faces of Wangqing cult master and the others changed. According to the judging criteria, they clearly knew that their strength was only at the level of 4 stars in the heavenly Dao. The leader of Guangming frowned, the strength of a 5-star heavenly Dao strongman is 81 times that of a heavenly Dao 1-star strongman. The gap is huge. Even if the companion Chen Liu possesses the strength of the 4 stars of heavenly Dao, they believe there will be no problem if so many strong men pass by. But the 5 stars of heaven, the strong men of the demon clan and their past people combined can't defeat them. Where are our people? The master of Wang Qing taught. They were all captured alive. Hearing this, Wang Qing cult leader and the others felt bad. Those were 23 heavenly Dao level experts. Many of them are the leaders of one force. Lord Ah Sun and the others promised a lot of benefits to persuade so many powerful people to act together. The leader of Guangming took a deep breath and said, "At least they are still alive. It seems that Ye Chen is still afraid. Let's find someone to negotiate with Ye Chen immediately." The Guangming cult leader and others immediately sent orders to the original realm, and each of the three forces in the original realm had a Saint Emperor level figure go to the Tianyang dynasty. The people in the Tianyang dynasty still didn't come out. The three Saint Emperor level experts arrived at the Tianyang Emperor's palace with great anxiety. There was someone here. 10 minutes later, the three Holy Emperor level experts who entered Tianyang Emperor's palace, led by eunuchs, walked to Fengming Palace where Ye Chen lived. They reached the backyard. He saw Ye Chen lying down with his eyes closed and concentrating, and also saw the big willow tree in the backyard. Is this the heart of the world? Ye Chen is so lucky, he got the heart of the world early. The three Saint Emperor level experts secretly thought in their hearts. Meet Emperor Ye Tian. Three Saint Emperor level powerhouses, 2 men and 1 woman, bowed and saluted. In the past, Ye Chen was just an ant in their eyes, but now Ye Chen is much stronger than them, and they feel unhappy. Why are you three here? Ye Chen opened his eyes and said calmly. The Holy Emperor level strongman who came from the Asan kingdom was called Qujil. He said in a deep voice, "Emperor Ye Tian, tell me what conditions you can use to release me. Although you have captured some of us, you don't want to open your mouth like a lion. Our combined strength is still very strong." Ye Chen chuckled and said, "You three, it's very simple, a deal. You use the body of a Tiandao level demon to trade with me. Exchange one of the Tiandao level demons. Third of the demons from the 2 stars of Tiandao. Monsters at the 3 and 4 star level of Tiandao are not allowed to trade for the time being. I'll give you 2 months. How about unified trading after 2 months? The 3 Saint Emperor level experts secretly frowned. Ye Chen wanted them to fight with the demon tribe's experts. Ye Chen, them, and the demon clan all have a grudge, and the harder they fight, the better. I swear that as long as you bring the demon corpse, the transaction will be carried out according to the rules. The female Saint Emperor level expert said, "Emperor Ye Tian, we want to see them." Can. Ye Chen waved his hand, and instantly 23 Saint Emperor level experts appeared. They all glared at Ye Chen angrily, and many of them were noisy. Naturally, Ye Chen deliberately asked them to behave like this. "Everyone, I just told them how to redeem you dash." Ye Chen chuckled. The 23 Saint Emperor level experts started talking to the 3 Saint Emperor level experts. Half an hour later, 3 Saint Emperor level experts left. The Wang Qing cult leader of the Holy Demon Realm and the others soon received news from the original realm. Kill a heavenly level demon. Lord Ah Sun and the others feel a headache. The demons lost 20 heavenly Dao level experts, but there were still 50 or 60 heavenly Dao level experts, and there were many powerful ones among them. We can only act. The leader of the Guangming cult took a deep breath and said, "It is impossible for them to abandon the powerful people at the level of heavenly Dao. For this reason, even if he fights with the powerful monsters, he can only act." The Lord of the Ocean Kingdom said solemnly, "We in the Ocean Kingdom know the lairs of several Tiandao level demons. We in the Forgetful Demon sect also know a few of them." The master of Wang Qing taught. With their strength, if they launched a surprise attack, they would have no problem in taking down a few Tiandao 1-star and Tiandao 2-star powerful demons. This was not done before because it was simply not in their interest. Now in order to save people, they must kill. Soon Lord Ah Sun and the others will take action. At about the same time, Lord Ah Sun, Lord Wang Qing, and Lord Guangming led their men to separately attack 3 different demon strongholds. Some strong men from the Shenzhen sect and other forces jointly attacked a location. The 4 strongholds all have 2-star Tiandao level experts, and there are 3 Tiandao 1-star level experts. Continue. We have to kill more monsters before the powerful monsters react. Lord Ah Sun said in a deep voice, and the 4 groups of strong men immediately rushed towards the second target that had been determined long ago. As long as I stay in the Empress Palace, I am invincible. Author, New Di. Chapter 297. The second targets chosen by Lord Ah Sun and the others are not very far from the first target. In less than half an hour, Lord Ah Sun and the others arrived at the second target. Kill. Lord Ah Sun, Lord Wang Qing, and Lord Guangming were all 4-star Heavenly Dao level experts. They led the team and there were no problems. Strong men such as the leader of the Holy Flame sect are weaker. There was an accident there. The demon clan happened to have 4-star heavenly level demons arriving at their second target point. Not good. The leader of the Holy Flame sect and the others appeared to set up a formation, and the 4-star heavenly Dao level expert who came over immediately noticed something unusual. Receive. The other powerful demons here were instantly taken into his own space treasures by him. Then he completely disappeared. Where are the people? I obviously just sensed it here. Everyone is searching with all our strength. The leader of the Shenzhen sect spoke one after another. Their team had 3 powerful men at the 3-star level, as well as 2-star and 1-star figures. Damn it! The hidden demon giant's eyes flashed coldly. These strong men who came here wanted to kill the strong men of their demon clan here. Tiger devouring demon lord, snake flame demon lord, the situation is not right, the strong human race is killing our people. Come quickly to support us and alert the other strong men. The leader of the Shenzhen sect and others set up a formation so that the 3-star heavenly Dao level experts could not send messages to the outside world, but their formations could not stop the 4-star heavenly Dao level experts. You have so much courage to kill the strong man from our demon tribe. The tiger devouring demon lord and the snake flame demon lord are both 4-star heavenly Dao level figures, and are the top experts of the demon clan. They immediately approached as quickly as possible. 10 minutes passed, and Lord Shenzhen and the others were still looking for the powerful demon here. They thought that the other party should have a powerful treasure, so they used the powerful treasure to hide it. With a little more time, they could definitely find each other out. Boom! 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 Tiger devouring demon lord and the others rushed over, and the 3 4-star heavenly Dao level experts all exuded terrifying auras. Not good. The faces of Master Shenyan and others changed wildly. Escape. Immediately, Master Shenzhen and the others fled with all their strength. But 3 4-star heavenly Dao level experts and many other heavenly Dao level warriors from the demon race are targeting them together. It is extremely difficult for them to escape. Tiger devouring demon lord, you'd better retreat quickly. All the powerful men from your demon tribe who came to the original world are dead. The leader of the Shenzhen sect said sternly, you demon tribe should have only about 50 Tao level experts left, which is only half of our human race's experts. Another strong man said, tiger devouring demon lord, you should let us leave. In fact, we have a common enemy with you, and that is Ye Chen. Our strong men who came to the original world were captured alive by Ye Chen. It was Ye Chen who threatened us to target you. The faces of Tiger devouring demon lord and the others changed drastically. Are all the 20 heavenly Dao level powerhouses descended from their demon clan dead? I'll give you 10 breaths of time to surrender. If you don't surrender after 10 breaths of time, you will be killed without mercy. The tiger devouring demon lord said with murderous intent. The strong men of the demon tribe launched all kinds of attacks at the Holy Flame sect master and the others crazily. The leader of the Shenzhen sect worked extremely hard. Soon, among them, the leader of the Shenzhen sect and one of the Tiandao 1 stars were killed. Everyone, please surrender. This way we still have hope of survival. The leader of the Shenzhen sect sent a message to the other powerful men. He was extremely depressed. How come there happened to be a 4-star heavenly level demon coming here? Soon, Master Shenzhen and the others were all captured. Besides you, who else is acting? Where are their targets? Snake Flame Demon Lord's eyes flashed with a strange light. If you don't tell the truth, I can tell and you will die soon. The leader of the Holy Flame sect said in a deep voice, Asen Divine Kingdom, Wangqing Cult Leader, Guangming Cult Leader, etc. are now taking action. They should have succeeded in their actions. Their target location is dash. The leader of the Shenzhen sect did not lie. The Snake Flame Demon Lord and the others immediately summoned him. It didn't take long for them to get feedback. A total of more than a dozen powerful demons died in those places. There are several Tiandao 2-star level characters among them. You deserve to die. Many monster giants present looked at Master Xuanhuan with murderous intent in their eyes. The leader of the Shenzhen sect took a deep breath and said, Everyone, we are only threatened by Yechen. Everyone, we have a common enemy Yechen. You release us, maybe we can cooperate. The tiger-devouring demon lord and the others quickly discussed secretly. Lord Asen and others had already killed many of their strong men. If they didn't respond, they would look weak and easy to bully. Kill them in half. The other half, we are holding them hostage. The demon giants quickly made a decision. Poof. Poof. There were a total of 8 heavenly Dao level experts in the Shenzhen sect masters team, and 4 of them were killed. There is a Tiandao 3-star level character inside. Lord of Asen, Lord of Forgetfulness, Lord of Light, this is a gift for you. If you continue to act recklessly, we may launch a world war. Your forces will all be our key targets. It didn't take long for tiger-devouring demon lord and his men to throw 4 corpses in front of Lord Asen and his men. Damn it! Lord Asen and his men looked very gloomy. They were all used by Yechen. With a common enemy, they could have cooperated with the strong men of the demon race. How can they cooperate in this situation now? Tiger-devouring demon lord, don't mess around. The current strength of our human race is much stronger than that of your demon race. Lord Asen said in a deep voice. Tiger-devouring demon lord was not in front of him, but Lord Asen knew that the other party could hear him. Humph. If you mess around again, we will die together. Tiger-devouring demon lord and his men went away. Lord Asen and his men immediately arranged to send the dozen corpses they got to the original world. The corpses of these demons were sent to the Tianyang Imperial Palace in the shortest time. It seems that your forces are quite efficient. Yechen smiled. One of the 3 Saint Emperor-level warriors who came over said in a deep voice, Emperor Yetian, we have killed the demons and obtained these corpses as you said. You have to release all of our 23 heavenly Dao-level warriors. Yechen nodded, okay. The next second, all 23 heavenly Dao-level warriors came to the side. They appeared, glaring at Yechen one by one. Yechen chuckled and said, everyone, the warriors of your forces have exchanged you with these demon corpses, and now you can leave. Remember not to make trouble in the Tianyang dynasty again. Soon, all 23 heavenly Dao 1-star warriors left the Tianyang Imperial Palace. They left the Tianyang dynasty and went to the United States. These warriors are still under the control of Yechen's master servant contract scroll, but the other warriors don't know. The news spread to the Holy Demon Realm, and the Lord of the Holy Demon Realm, Asen, and others breathed a sigh of relief. If something happens to the 23 heavenly Dao-level warriors who came, they will suffer great losses. Lord Orson and his men don't care that much about whether the Holy Flame Sect Master and his men live or die. As long as I stay in the Empress Palace, I am invincible. Author, New Did. Chapter 298. The Saint Demon Realm, the Lord of Asen, the Lord of Forgetfulness, the Lord of Light and several other powerful masters gathered together. Everyone, from the powerful heavenly Dao that we have descended, we can confirm that the heart of the world is the heavenly Dao 5-star level willow tree in Fengming Palace. What do you think we should do next? The Lord of Light said. Their strength is only at the heavenly Dao 4-star level. The heart of the world is actually the heavenly Dao 5-star level willow tree, which is not so easy to imagine. Lord Asen said, with our current strength in the original world, it is impossible to get the heart of the world. For now, we can only choose to wait. Wait until the limit of the heaven and earth in the original world is improved, and wait for more and more powerful people to descend on the original world. The leader of Wangqing frowned and said, with the strength of the heart of the world, it is very difficult for us to forcibly seize the heart of the world, and it is easy to cause heavy casualties. I think we should still use our wits. It would be best if we could capture Luo Hongjian and the others and use them to threaten Ye Chen. The leader of Guangming said helplessly, Luo Hongjian and the others are basically they would not leave the Tianyan Imperial Palace, and even if they did, they would only wander around the imperial city area of Tianyan. Now that the people of the Tianyan dynasty have been collected, they will not leave the Tianyan Imperial Palace. The leader of Wangqing said, we can still try to summon Luo Hongjian and others to the Holy Demon Realm. Now that the distance between the Holy Demon Realm and the original realm is closer, the summoning ability has been greatly enhanced. The Lord of Asen nodded slightly, we can try this. Then we will do our best to let our people descend to the original realm, so that the limits of the heaven and earth in the original realm will be improved faster. 3 months passed in a blink of an eye. Over in the Thousand Islands, the evil aura continued to increase. Ye Chen could judge that there were definitely many evil demons descending and preparing to invade their world. Descend. The altar that had been expanded a lot on the side of the United States dynasty was opened again. Many more strong men descended. Among them, there were several strong men at the level of Heavenly Dao, and there were even more strong men at the level of Saint Emperor and Saint Emperor. The most powerful one reached the 3-star Heavenly Dao level. In addition to the 3 4-star Heavenly Dao level masters, Lord Asen, Lord Wangqing, and Lord Guangming, most of the powerful masters from the 3 forces have already arrived. Ye Chen opened his eyes and felt the changes in the limits of heaven and earth. The limits of heaven and earth in the original world have reached the 3-star Heavenly Dao level. After 3 months of training and 200 times acceleration, Luo Hongjian's current strength is at the 3-star Heavenly Dao level, and An Langxiu and the others have also reached the 2-star Heavenly Dao level. As for Ye Chen himself, he now has the strength of a 5-star Heavenly Dao. My lord, most of the masters from the Asen Kingdom, the Wangqing Demon Sect, and the Holy Light Sect have already arrived. Only Lord Asen and others are still in the Holy Demon Realm. Ye Chen quickly received the message. His eyes flashed. It's time to deal with Lord Asen and others. Ye Chen muttered in his heart. My husband, the limits of heaven and earth have been raised. Will the masters who come here come? Luo Hongjian came to Ye Chen. With the strength of the 3-star Heavenly Dao level, Luo Hongjian is not worried now. Ye Chen pulled Luo Hongjian to sit on his lap. Hongjian, I plan to go to the Holy Demon Realm to completely deal with the 4-star Heavenly Dao level masters including Lord Asen. I now have the strength of the Heavenly Dao 5-star, which is stronger than them. After leaving the Tianyan Imperial Palace, Ye Chen's previously accumulated luck will be reset to 0, but now he has the strength of the Heavenly Dao 5-star level, and luck can be accumulated again. The speed of accumulation will also be very fast. Luo Hongjian said worriedly, husband, when they descend to the original world, can't you target them? They will definitely come if they want to get the heart of the world. Ye Chen said, after all, the 3 of them have the strength of the 4-star Heavenly Dao level. Gather together, plus many other masters, if they come, it will not be so easy for us to deal with them. Now that they are separated from the other heavenly Dao level masters, it is a good time to target them. The three of Lord Asen are 4-star heavenly Dao level masters, and they can compete with the heavenly Dao 5-star masters together. Yechen also has the strength of the heavenly Dao 5-star companion god Willow. Yechen and his team definitely have the upper hand when it comes to the top powerhouses. But Yechen and his team do not have the upper hand when it comes to the 3-star level powerhouses of the heavenly Dao. On Yechen and his team, there is only one 3-star level powerhouse of the heavenly Dao, Xuanhuan. Yechen and his team also do not have the upper hand when it comes to the 2-star level powerhouses of the heavenly Dao. 23 1-star level powerhouses of the heavenly Dao are under Yechen's control, and Yechen and his team are quite good in this regard. Hanjian, if Lord Orson and his team come over, they may not fly directly to the Tianyang Imperial City. They may destroy it all the way. Everything in the Tianyang Imperial Dynasty may be devastated. Yechen said solemnly. He would never underestimate Lord Orson and his team. After all, they are the powerhouses who have dominated the world for a long time. In addition to their own strength, they may have some tricks up their sleeves. Husband, will you be in danger when you go to the Holy Demon Realm? Luo Hanjian said faintly. Yechen kissed Luo Hanjian on the face and smiled. Hanjian, it shouldn't be a big problem. They came together because they were ready to take action. I took the initiative to find them, so they couldn't be so fully prepared. There are 3 of them. If I take down one of them, their strength will be reduced a lot. Luo Hanjian nodded lightly. Husband, since you have decided, I agree, but you still have to talk to Enlan and the others about this, they will also be very worried. That night, Yechen, Luo Hanjian, and the other 4 girls had a decisive battle until dawn. Husband, you have to be careful. Husband, you go early and come back early. Luo Hanjian and the others warned Yechen, and Yechen was already planning to go to the Holy Demon Realm immediately. On the Tianyang Imperial Palace side, Luo Hanjian and the others will be safe as long as they stay inside the Tianyang Imperial Palace. Companion God Lu Tiandao level 5, Tianyang Emperor Palace has already reached Tiandao level 5. Hanjian, you must never leave the Tianyang Emperor's Palace. Even if many evil spirits come, don't leave. Yechen said seriously. Luo Hanjian and the others nodded. The people of the Tianyang dynasty were now in Luo Hanjian's Sumeru ring. Even if a large number of evil spirits came, there was no need for Luo Hanjian and the others to leave and take action. Husband, don't worry here in the original world. After all, we are all powerful people at the heavenly Dao level now, and we have a lot of good things in us. Luo Hanjian smiled. Luo Yudi laughed and said, brother-in-law, if we really can't resist it, we will hide in Tianyang Emperor's Palace. Even if the enemy enters Tianyang Emperor's Palace, it will be very difficult to find us. Yechen nodded lightly. The Kunlun mirror appeared in his hand. This is the treasure he got recently by signing in, which is the 5-star level of Heavenly Dao. The Kunlun mirror is a treasure in the myth of the original universe. It has the ability to travel through time and space, which is extremely powerful. Now that the original world and the holy and demonic world are close, Yechen can definitely teleport himself from the original world to the holy and demonic world by using a treasure like the Kunlun mirror. Yechen's powerful power poured into the Kunlun mirror, and the Kunlun mirror suddenly emitted a dazzling light. Let's go. Yechen smiled and said. Yechen's figure suddenly disappeared in the dazzling light. Chaos light enveloped Yechen, and Yechen's figure traveled through the void at high speed. It was a lot more difficult to go from the original world to the holy and demonic world, but 2 minutes later, Yechen passed through the space barrier. His figure suddenly appeared in the Holy Demon Realm. The limit of the Holy Demon Realm is the 5-star level of Heavenly Dao. Yechen feels that his strength can be fully utilized here, just like in Tianyang Emperor Palace. It's just that Ye Chen has just arrived here and needs to get used to it for 3 to 5 days before his strength can reach its peak. You can sign in for this month tomorrow. Try to find a good place to sign in. Ye Chen murmured in his heart that when he first arrived in the Holy Demon Realm, even if his accumulated luck was lost, he should be able to sign in and get some very good treasures. You are listening to Novels at Bless Up channel. Wish you happiness and luck. Please subscribe to receive new novels. How do you feel about this novel? Please like and leave a comment. As long as I stay in the Empress Palace, I am invincible. Author, New Di. Chapter 299. Even if the rules of the original world's heaven and earth are improved and the spiritual energy is strengthened, in the original world for a long time, the spiritual energy of the heaven and earth will not be comparable to that of the Holy Demon Realm. After some time, Xuanhuan Emperor's palace should be able to be transferred to the Holy Demon Realm. Ye Chen secretly thought. If the Xuanhuan Emperor's palace was transferred to the Holy Demon Realm, even if a strong person came to the door and beat it to pieces, he, Luo Hongjian and the others would not care. As for the people of the Xuanhuan dynasty, they are willing to stay in the Sumeru Ring and can continue to stay in the Sumeru Ring and follow them everywhere. You can also go back to your hometown if you want. With these considerations in mind, Ye Chen flew to the kingdom of Asen. The scope of the Holy Demon Realm is much larger than that of the original realm, and the location where Ye Chen appeared was relatively remote. It took half an hour for Ye Chen to arrive at the Ocean Kingdom. The kingdom of Asen has a long history. It used to be that the aura of the kingdom of Asen was much stronger than that of ordinary places. Now, the aura of the kingdom of Asen has dropped by 30 to 40%. The reason is naturally the arrival of good luck. The imperial palace of the Asen kingdom is extremely glorious. Ye Chen arrived at the imperial capital of Asen kingdom, and there were more people gathered here. In other places, the urban population is not too large. There are many powerful people in the Holy Demon Realm, and the practitioners will compete for the spiritual energy of heaven and earth. There are various spirit gathering formations arranged in the imperial capital of Asen Kingdom, which other cities cannot afford. Everyone, don't miss it when you pass by. The bear demon's hide that was just killed is still warm. Guest, take a look. This is the 1,000-year-old spiritual grass I just harvested. Little brother, see if this treasure has any affinity with you. Ye Chen walked through the street, and there were many merchants hawking. The strength of these businessmen is not very high. Basically, they only have earthly immortal level cultivation, and very few have heavenly immortal level cultivation. In the world of saints and demons, most people are human immortals and earthly immortals. In fact, Tianxian is already a relatively powerful person, surpassing 90% of all living beings. The products of the Holy Demon Realm are much richer than those of the original realm. Even if the rules of the original realm become the same as those of the Holy Demon Realm, they will not be able to match them for a long time. Ye Chen secretly thought. The rules of the original world have just become stronger, and there is less spiritual energy in the world. In the past, it was difficult to breed elixirs that were more than 1,000 years old, but now naturally there are none. But in the world of saints and demons, 1,000-year-old elixirs are not uncommon. Spiritual elixirs that are more than 10,000 years old can often be seen in various auctions. Get out of the way, get out of the way. Get away. There were shouts and curses, and dozens of ligers rushed over unscrupulously. There is a black armored knight on top of the liger. Each liger is 5 or 6 meters long, and the black armored knights above are all arrogant. Crack. Some children were frightened and dodged a little slower. The black armored knight in the lead whipped them hard. This whip can kill that child directly. Ye Chen flashed in front of the child in an instant, and he reached out and grabbed the whip. She's just a child, it's too much. Ye Chen frowned. The child behind him is a little girl, only 2 or 3 years old. In the original world, 2 and 3-year-old children need to be carried when going out a lot, but in the holy and demon world, they don't need to be carried. But even if they are stronger, 2 and 3-year-olds are still just children. Boy, you are looking for death. The knight who hit the person said sternly, and a scorching power instantly passed along the whip. This power explodes into the body and can turn Earth Immortal level characters into ashes. Snort. Ye Chen snorted coldly. The black armored knight only has the cultivation level of an immortal, and such a person is no different from an ant in front of him. Ah! The fire attribute power transmitted by the black armor knight returned to his own power, and the power of this fire attribute power increased more than 10 times. Amidst the screams, the black armored knight turned into a burning man, and his whole body quickly turned into ashes. How dare you kill the Liger and Black Knight? It's finished, this person is finished. The expressions of the people around him changed drastically. Take him down, capture him alive, and find out where he is from. I will make his life worse than death. An indifferent voice came over. Behind the dozens of ligers and tigers was an extremely luxurious carriage, pulled by pure-blooded dragons and horses, whose cultivation had also reached the level of immortals. Roar! Dozens of ligers roared in unison, and their roars could shock the soul. Even the top immortal level figures will be stunned for a little while by their roars, which is enough for dozens of black armored knights to take down the target. In the past, they have solved many people through this method. Die! Ye Chen snorted coldly, and red flames emerged from the ground. The flames enveloped dozens of ligers and black knights in an instant, and in the blink of an eye, no residue was left behind. Senior, my ancestor is Saint Emperor Carter. The young man in the carriage said in horror. Dozens of immortal level ligers and dozens of immortal level knights were killed instantly. He immediately judged that Ye Chen must have Xuanhuan level strength. Even more than that. Xuanhuan level characters generally don't dare to act arrogantly in the Asan Imperial City. Saint Emperor Carter, didn't he go to the original world? Even if I destroy your Carter family, so what? Ye Chen laughed and said as the powerful flames instantly swallowed up the young man who spoke. Who is your excellency? Stop. Naturally, there are strong men guarding the Asan kingdom, and 2 strong men rushed over immediately. Both of these strong men possess true god-level strength. One is a god king, and the other has the strength of a god emperor. They rushed over when Ye Chen just made a move, but Ye Chen made a move too fast, and they didn't have time to stop Ye Chen from killing the young man from the Carter family. You dared to kill Master Carter, you are looking for death. Catch him. In a short time, 2 strong men from the Carter family also rushed over quickly. Both of them have the strength of a god king, and they are considered top masters in the holy demon realm. Saint-level figures are rare for ordinary people in the holy demon realm. Emperor Carter doesn't dare to be as arrogant as you in front of me. Ye Chen said indifferently. The flames instantly enveloped the 4 strong men who surrounded him. They died without even a scream. Emperor! In the distance, other strong men were paying attention to the situation on Ye Chen's side. When the 4 strong men died, their faces changed drastically. They felt that Ye Chen had just made a move and burst out with the strength of a saint emperor. Daiyu, calm down. Daiyu, this is the Ashan Imperial City. You are making trouble here. Have you thought about the consequences? The other 2 strong men came to Ye Chen in an instant. These 2 strong men were saints. But they did not have the strength of the saint emperor. One of them was only a saint king, and the other was much stronger, but only had the strength of the saint emperor. All the saint emperor level strong men of the Ashan divine kingdom have now descended to the original world. For the Lord of Ashan, the domestic chaos did not matter. The heart of the world was more important to him. You, what are you? Dare to stop me? Ye Chen said coldly. In an instant, the area around him turned into a sword domain, and countless sword energy rushed towards the two saintly strong men who came over. As long as I stay in the Empress Palace, I am invincible. Author, New Dit. Chapter 300. Poof. Poof. Ye Chen only used his Saint Emperor level strength, but neither of these two strong men could resist it. In the blink of an eye, these two saints perished. Hiss. Many people around saw the scene and took a breath of cold air. The two dead saints were worshipped by the royal family. These two saint-level royal enshrinements are not the only ones in Asun Emperor City. There are more than a dozen other royal offerings. But knowing the situation on Ye Chen's side, they didn't dare to act rashly. Don't mess around. I'll kill some members of the Carter family and leave. Ye Chen said calmly. With that said, he quickly flew to the Carter family's headquarters. The Carter family had Saint Emperor level experts who occupied a large area and owned hundreds of spiritual mountains. Ye Chen got a lot of secrets from the powerful people who controlled him. Saint Emperor Carter was not a good thing. And he allowed his family to act recklessly. Of course, Ye Chen's action was not to target the Carter family at all, his purpose was to attract the king of Asun back. The lord of Asun kingdom is not in Asun imperial city now, and Ye Chen doesn't know where exactly he is. Saint Emperor Carter is a powerful Saint Emperor, and he is also a top figure in the Ocean Kingdom. Now that he has reached the original world and cannot return, if something happens to his family, can the Lord of Ocean Kingdom ignore it? Furthermore, the royal enshrinement was dead. Holy Emperor Carter, you didn't expect that you would be here today, ha 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 ha. Ye Chen looked up to the sky and laughed. The Carter family has activated the family protection formation. The defense of the formation can usually reach the Holy Emperor level, but now the defense is not that high. The Carter family usually has Saint King level figures guarding the family, but now there are only Saint King level figures in the Carter family. The family defense formation only has the Holy Emperor level. Your Excellency, please don't act recklessly. If you do this, you will surely die. Your Excellency, we have sent out the summons, and the king will be back soon. In the imperial city of Asun, there are royal worshippers who raise their voices. They could only threaten Ye Chen verbally, but they didn't dare to rush out at all. Break. Ye Chen drew his sword. It is impossible for a Holy Emperor level defense to withstand Ye Chen's sword. There was a big gap in the Carter family's protective formation. Kill. Countless sword energies roared throughout the Carter family, and in a short period of time, all the people in the Carter family who had reached the level of immortals died. Years of hard feelings are finally resolved. Tiandao level cultivation is not far away, ha 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 ha. Holy Emperor Carter, you will also die by then. Ye Chen looked up to the sky and laughed wildly. Under the gaze of many strong men, his figure instantly disappeared into the distance. Lord Asun is now on the side of the holy religion of light, helping to strengthen the descent channel here. The holy sect of light was relatively far away, but Lord Asun received the news in half a minute. Arrogant, arrogant. Lord Asun was furious. Although many powerful people have arrived in the Aosun kingdom, including all the Saint Emperor level warriors and the rest of the heavenly Dao level warriors, he is still in the holy demon realm. Saint Emperor Carter worked for him in the original world, but as a result his family was destroyed. This is the face of the leader of the Aosun kingdom. Friend Guangming, Master Wang Qing, I have to go back first. Lord Asun said in a cold voice. The leader of Guangming and Wang Qing nodded. They had someone over there. It was only a few seconds late that they also received news from Asun Imperial City. Fellow Daoist Asun, hurry up and get back. We need you here. The leader of the Guangming cult said. Lord Asun said solemnly, since the other party dares to act, he should have stronger means of concealing his aura, but he definitely won't be able to hide for long. Lord Asun left immediately. In less than half an hour, the Lord of Asun Kingdom returned to Asun Imperial City, and he arrived at the Carter family. Not long after, Lord Asun noticed a trace of aura. "Watch where you're going." Lord Asun followed it. The aura was deliberately left by Yechen. It was very light. Even Lord Asun couldn't grasp it easily, so Lord Asun couldn't track it very fast. Unknowingly, Lord Asun had been tracking him for 2 or 3 hours. It's evening. Although Yechen has not yet fully adapted to the environment in the Holy Demon Realm, his strength has increased a bit compared to when he first arrived in the Holy Demon Realm. He can already exert more than 95% of his strength. It's finally here. Yechen muttered in his heart. "Found you." Not long after, the consciousness of Lord Asun discovered Yechen, who was hiding. Yechen stayed in the Jishan Dao Tower. The Jishan Dao Tower is a 6-star heavenly Dao level treasure. But at this moment, Yechen asked the Jishan Dao Pagoda to pretend to be only at the Holy Emperor level. Escape. The Lord of Asun has 4-star heavenly Dao level strength. He did not choose to seal off the surrounding areas, but directly escaped into the Jishan Dao Tower. He wanted to capture Yechen alive. Seal the surrounding area first. Maybe it will alert the enemy and give Yechen time to commit suicide. "Lord Asun, here we come," Yechen said with a smile. He used his original appearance. Lord Asun was stunned when he saw Yechen. Yechen actually came to the Holy Demon Realm. "Yechen, you are so brave," Lord Asun said in a deep voice, his eyes flashing with brilliance and his defense raised to the highest level. He couldn't understand what Yechen did. Yechen has the strength of the heavenly Dao level, but does Yechen think he can beat him? Or did Yechen also bring that willow tree? If so, he can't beat him. But Lord Asun was not very scared. He had the strength of the 4-star heavenly Dao level, and he could have the strength of the 5-star heavenly Dao level in a short time when the action forbidden technique was fully released. Even if he couldn't beat him, Lord Asun felt that he could escape without any problem. "Lord Asun, just surrender." Yechen chuckled. As he said this, the terrifying aura on his body burst out instantly, and the surrounding space caused a slight ripple. Hiss. Lord Asun's face changed drastically, and he instantly judged that Yechen already had the strength of the heavenly Dao 5 stars. Escape. Without any hesitation, Lord Asun immediately used the forbidden technique, and his strength soared to the same heavenly Dao 5-star level in a very short time. Break. Countless sword beams appeared around Lord Asun. He felt that he was in the world of swords, and those sword beams kept killing him. Lord Asun's 5-star heavenly Dao strength burst out with all his strength, and he slashed with a sword. This sword contains thousands of laws. But after this extremely violent sword slash, Lord Asun found that he did not break the sword formation. Yechen sipped his tea. He was not in a hurry. The Xuanhuan sword formation cannot be broken without 4 strong men of the same level. Even if he only has the cultivation of the 4-star heavenly Dao level, Lord Asun may not be able to break the formation now. He is the 5-star heavenly Dao. And even if Lord Asun breaks out of the formation, what does it matter? He is still in the heaven-covering Dao Tower, and it is not easy to rush out of the heaven-covering Dao Tower. 10 minutes later, Lord Asun's face became extremely ugly. The sword formation still did not break. The backlash of the forbidden technique is coming soon. Using the forbidden technique, he can have the strength of the 5-star heavenly Dao level in a short period of time, but if the backlash of the forbidden technique comes, his strength will plummet a lot. Puff. After holding on until the end, Lord Orson still failed to break the formation. The forbidden technique backfired and blood spurted out of his mouth. In an instant, Lord Orson's strength dropped from 5 stars to only 3 stars. "Lord Orson, surrender," Yechen said indifferently. Lord Orson finally saw Yechen again, and his expression was bleak. He had always wanted to snatch something from Yechen, but he couldn't beat Ye Chen. What a great irony.